So
Hugging
replicate
Face
is
and Replicate are almost the same. So these are directories which have all the models, right?
so replicate is a bit different. It also lists all of the popular open source models that people have published, and also it is a platform where they allow you to run the model just with like 4 lines of code, right? So for example, there's a image generation model, right? So you can
This
just
one.
call their API, pass in the model identifier, supply the image of prompt, and it will give you the result. For example,
Let's
this, yeah,
let's try this one. Yeah.
What prompt do you want me to put?
anything. Maybe say a person riding a motorcycle.
That's creative.
Let's just try this. A person with a cape riding a rocket. Okay, I have reached the free time limit. Let me try this in incognito.
Try incognito. Yes.
Replicate.com. Okay, so there are multiple models I can explore. I can generate images, generate text,
Yeah,
generate video,
yeah.
generate music, generate speech. Okay, let me just generate
So it
images.
just clubs all of the popular models over here.
Nice. If I want to see explore models, I'll leave
Just go to explore on top. Yeah.
playground. Yeah. A man, a woman with a cape
Replicate has really made it easy for any developer to just start,
riding.
or maybe even non-technical people like to get started with building small wrapper apps over AI.
What is a negative prompt?
A negative prompt is something which you don't want in the image. For example, you want the cape to not be black, right? You will specify it like no black cape should not be black, like
Horse not to
hands
be
or
running.
yeah. So anything you don't want in the image, you can define over there.
With height scheduler. What is a scheduler?
Probably some parameter that a model uses to
Okay.
fine tune the image or something.
Let's run it with all the default parameters first.
Okay. Nice. And here I can see the completion stage. So now if I want to build a text to speech model or text to image model, I can use a image model like the playground API.
Yeah,
So now it has given a woman with a cape riding a
Oh,
horse. Wow.
this is
nice.
brilliant. It will take
Nice.
any graphic designer or an artist to like at least like few hours to get near this.
Just tell me one thing. What are the possibilities now? Like this is crazy, right? So what can it?
I guess the challenge right now in the industry is not with generating like the enablement of generating images. The mental block is what to generate, right? People are now figuring out what to generate, what to do with it. And that's something that will evolve specifically, right? Then there are platforms which generally just list what people have generated, which give them an idea. Okay, this is possible. I can generate
Like
an
like
image
can
for
can
my
I see one
Instagram.
of the platform?
So I was talking to a graphic designer friend of mine, right? So I asked him whether this year 2020 any development that has happened this year has affected the projects they were getting in 2022 2021. So his answer was that while they are using these models or ChatGPT or whatever image generation platform is there to some extent for some basic like to get a kickstart. But they said when the client asks for something nuanced or they want a lot of customizations, there is nothing in the market, at least right now, as per him, which can give them like those sort of customizations that the client is asking for.
Right, right. The
Right.
specific tuning or specific
Yes.
changes in the design is not possible yet with AI.
So right now we are at a stage where initial or let's say a lot of developments are there, but still there is a long way to go where we will be replacing graphic designers altogether.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, let's say I run a small food joint, right? If I was just trying the image model of GPT only. So let's say I want an image of a man eating a burger, and it is an ad for my shop called, let's say, Hungry Burgers, right? So now if I want to create this ad, I'll just Hungry Burgers. Now I want to create this ad. Now let me just try it out. Now the idea is, if I just need to create a basic ad, and if I'm running a small shop, right, a small business, and I can't afford a graphic designer, I'm still paying, like, let's say, a monthly salary to a graphic designer or an agency to create 5 of the graphics and run an ad. Now I'm just trying whether this can be done. Yeah, I mean, this is not bad, right?
Yep, yep, yep. But of course, like the image models are not very good with text as of now. But yeah, this one has just picked up the right text that you have supplied. Hungry burgers. But
So
more
this is for
specifically,
DALI or any other, like, let me try this with Replicate again. Like with an
maybe just try the same. Maybe try the same prompt.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just copy pasting the uh, prompt over here, and I'll paste it over here.
I have never seen Dali giving the correct spellings. This was the first time.
Right, right. They're evolving with time, or maybe the training data they're getting in.
Now, one other thing I want to ask is, like, what, like, this is a text to image generator.
Right.
Now, this is taking a lot of time, but can I try some other models in the meanwhile on Replicate only?
Yep.
Let me explore. Let's explore some other models, right?
If you go into Explore, right, on Explore models, there is a specific section for, if you scroll down, so there is a specific section for SDXL fine tunes,
What do you mean by SDXL fine tune?
like stable diffusion XL fine tunes.
So a text to image. So let me try this one, right? Stability AI. So
This is the company that develops stable diffusion.
So now let me ask it. So I can try multiple models also to see which is
Yep.
generating the best image. Okay.
For sure.
And you can, so let's say I pick a model from here. Can I fine tune it and create an own model? Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
Let me just say image of
So there's a
human
downside
model.
to this. Though you see the eyes of malformed.
Yeah. Yes.
but
Yes.
I can fine tune this with my own images, right?
Yes, you can. And
Indian
Replicate
man-
allows that as well. So if you
let
want to
me-
just fine tune it on Replicate, you can do it.
Indian teenager. Let's say I want a photo of an Indian, or let's say an Indian boy who I want to target, right? I'll just take an image and I'll put it in Replicate. Um, mm, 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 Let me take just this image or this one.
Maybe take your own image.
Save image. Or do you want me to take my own image? Let me just try it with this first.
Up to you, man.
Image.
Maybe someone will generate a ad with the boy eating burger and your face will pop up since they'll have your image in the training data.
Yeah. So now let me just try it out. So now image of an Indian man eating a burger. I have put in an image, right? So now it is using this image to generate it. Let's see what it generates.
Not really sure if it is using. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So
Wow.
it has picked up the characteristics.
Right. Not exact.
Oh, can we put in photorealistic to the prompt? Let's see what happens.
Okay, so same image but photorealistic.
Yep. In the prompt. Yes.
Photorealistic.
Yes.
Run. You need to sign in.
Let's see what Playground AI has generated in the meanwhile.
Yeah, it did generate.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean, this is good
not
enough for an
bad.
ad, right? I don't know about graphic designers, but I mean, if I was running an ad, I would probably use this for my burger joint. I think this is the best ad. Like if
So if I had a burger joint, then I would want my branding, my colors to this. Probably that would be taken care of if I enter it in the prompt itself. But that's what I
But
would be
again,
looking for if I run an ad.
for example, if you want to place your logo somewhere, right?
hmm.
The AIs of today are not able to do that
No,
because
so
they're
I
not
can use this
fine
image
tuned.
and put it in Canva and then generate a logo
So
and put
there
it there.
is some human element needed
Yes.
still
So
for the final product to go out.
But I think
So
if we talk about running an ad and first is the production of the image, those 70% of effort is done now,
yes,
yes, yes.
right?
exactly.